We're getting towards the end of Halloween and it's full of terror. Anybody? No? I tried. I might try a little harder coming up. I got an idea for a Halloween video. We'll see. We'll see if I do it. If not, if I just come out with a normal video coming up right before Halloween, then you know I got lazy. But today we're going to shave. This is aftershave balm called Terror from Barrister and Man. This is good stuff. Ooh, that smells nice and fresh. And it's like Greek yogurt, the consistency of Greek yogurt. Strange in a container like this. But anyway, what are we going to lather up with? Well, we're going to use old Barbasol today. Why? Because I want to. I haven't used it in a while, I don't think. I probably have. I mean, at least on this video. And, gosh, I feel bad now. I feel really bad for this brush because I got him out before I decided on the shaving soap. The blood red. No? All right. I tried again. All right, I took a shower. I did my hair. We are going to shave with the Mula R41, my least favorite razor. My least favorite. But I put that Dorco blade in here that I used recently for the Parker 99R. I think it was the last one on Monday. And so it's got a couple of shaves on it. It's not super sharp, so I'm hoping that will improve my experience with the Mula R41. Put some hot water on my face, as per usual, as they say. And I'm gonna put some whipped cream on my face too. That's right. I had a nice coffee with Dad this morning, and we discussed getting him on a live stream sometime soon when it cools down. And I say cools down because here in the middle of Central Texas, it's still getting up to almost 90 every day. It's the end of October, folks. This is what makes me angry. This is what makes me want to move to Montpelier, Vermont. Or somewhere like this. Somewhere. I don't know. It'd be hard to get me out of Texas. It'd be hard. I'm a 6th generation Texan. My family got here before this was even a state or a republic. I'll tell you more about that later. I think I've told you a little bit. All right. You know the Mula R41, so do I. So let's get to it. Let's get to shaving. See how aggressive it feels. If it feels gross, aggressive. It does feel kind of gross. It feels, I've never liked the feel of this razor. There are people that swear by it. And that's kind of the beauty of almost anything. If you want to call it beauty. We've all got these different ideas about the same things. Sometimes causes problems, but I'm trying to get the angle right here. I can tell there's a specific angle that this razor wants to be held at, so I'm trying to do my best to get that. Yeah, there we go. I think I'm getting it. You can certainly feel the blade, very much so. Look at that. I already nicked myself on my neck and I haven't even got there yet. That's how sharp this thing is. I've already got 4 nicks. Okay, that end of joke. I don't know what joke that is, but that's the last one. Speaking of spooky Halloween, I don't know if I told you in a recent video that I took my youngest son to like a little like horror movie Halloween party on a Sunday afternoon a couple of weeks ago out at where they filmed some of the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There's this gas station. It's about 30 minutes outside of town where they filmed that movie. And I'd never seen that movie before, but I saw it. And I wanted to go to this thing, so that was cool. There was a guy there that had played Jason in one of the movies that I haven't seen. There's a guy there that had played Leatherface in the second Chainsaw Massacre movie. But anyway, keeping with that spooky tradition, I've been watching more horror movies this month. I watched the original Halloween from 1978, which I'd never seen all of. I'd seen bits and pieces. And then today I went way back in the archives. Way back to 1935. Yes. What movie did I watch from 1935? The Bride of Frankenstein. You know the one. You know the Bride of Frankenstein. She's got that crazy Marge Simpson hair with a white stripe going up and a beautiful, tall woman. Yeah, I watched that. movie. I'd never seen it before. I don't think I've never seen like the original Dracula from 1930 whatever. I've never seen the original Frankenstein from 1930 whatever. All these movies kind of started popping up in the 30s, didn't they? Like the Dracula movies and the Wolfman and the Mummy, all that classic Universal monster stuff. So I sat down and watched it, and the beauty of these old movies from 1930s, they're an hour and 14 minutes long, which is just enough time, I think. More movies today need to be about that length. All right, second pass across the grain. That first one, not too bad. Not too bad. I forgot to feel my face, though. I'll do that next. Anyway, the funny thing about this, The Bride of Frankenstein, so it's I assume it's the second movie. Sure, there'll be some very astute viewers who know everything and then can tell me in the comments. Anyway, in this one, Frankenstein starts talking more, like friend, good, that kind of stuff. Then he really starts getting almost verbose, this guy. He's like, make wife good, smoke. And they get old Frankie addicted to cigars and alcohol. Poor guy, they got him chugging down wine and scotch laced with sleeping pills to put him out. I won't spoil this 1935 movie for you. But old Frankie's chatting it up and he's smoking and drinking. You got to remember 1935, or when this was filmed, probably 1934. That was only a year after Prohibition had ended. So they were ready to party, deep into the Depression. But they were ready. Hit those speakeasies. So yeah, very interesting. I think I'm going to watch Dracula next with Bela Lugosi. And if you don't recognize any of these names, like Boris Karloff, who played Frankenstein's monster. Aha! You thought I was going to call him Frankenstein, didn't you? Oh, yeah, that's right. Don't worry. I know. People love to be pedantic about that. Boris Karloff, if you are more familiar, perhaps, with How the Grinch Stole Christmas, that little cartoon, he was the narrator of that. So the guy that played Frankenstein's monster, Boris Karloff, was the narrator of that 60s gem, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Yeah. Hollywood royalty. Okay, there we go. Ooh, feeling good. I should stop while I'm ahead, but I'm not gonna. When have I ever stopped when I was ahead? Sometimes. I don't know. Look at this. I don't know what's going on here. Sheesh. All right, even less this time, and I'm gonna go with even lighter touch. And after that little jokiness at the beginning, I don't think I've got any nicks yet. Of course, now I will. I jinxed it. I jinxed myself. Dang it. But anyway, Halloween's coming up. Get my Michael Myers costume ready. I did the weirdest thing. So, Michael Myers wears these coveralls that he normally steals off like an auto mechanic in the movies. Well, I bought some of those off eBay. They're actual coveralls. They're not like, a costume. You just buy them to wear them if you want to. Work on your car. And of course, they're brand spanking new. So I need to make them look kind of grungy. And so I figured I need to get some some oil stains on the knees or around the wrists, because it's supposed to be a mechanic. It's working on cars that old Double M got these things from. And so what I did was, with my old car, I had a power steering leak. So there's a stain in my driveway. Front of the house, front of God and everybody, I laid down in my own driveway, dressed in these coveralls, and just rolled around in this stain. I don't know. I didn't have the mask on or anything, but I just wonder if my neighbors saw me do that, and if they saw me, if they wondered what the heck I was doing. Honey, what's that boy doing rolling around in his driveway? Oh, don't worry about him. He's probably just making a Michael Myers costume look old. Thank you, Grandma. You're right. I was trying. And then I washed it. I got to wash it a couple times, kind of soften it up, Oh, I got one tiny nick. Dang it, I knew it. That's what you get. That's what you get when you when you pipe up and you start bragging about yourself. Be a little more humble, folks, in your daily life. Just a little bit. Keep your self-confidence and all. Just be a little bit more humble. Ooh, I'm sweating like a dog. See, rolling around outside, I was doing it also earlier. I did that yesterday. I was doing it again today in the backyard, in the dirt, rolling around in the dirt and smearing it with oil from the engine of my car. Oh my gosh, so silly. Anyway, I tell you what. You know what my problem was? I still don't like this razor. I have other ones, like many of them, that are way more comfortable and feel better. This is not a bad razor. This is not bad. It's extremely aggressive. It just looks aggressive. The name sounds aggressive to me. I don't know why. It shouldn't. All right, cold water. Wash off. And then terror. Dunk my head in the icebox because I feel like I'm sweating like a pig. Oh. So yeah, I need to get Dad on. Talk to you guys. And gals. And kids and everybody. And coming up in November around Thanksgiving, we're planning a little trip out to Las Vegas. Might have to have a meetup out there in Vegas. And if, now this is a big if, I don't know if we're going to do this or not, but if we have a meetup out there in Vegas, we're going to meet up at the Pepper Mill. That's all I'm going to say. If you don't know about it, look into it. All right, I'm just going to take the stuff off the cap because it is so soft and there's so much of it. That's probably too much. Hold on. I need about half that amount. Scoop it back in. Save it for later. Thank you, Terror Balm. It actually says Terror Balm. Barrister and Man. Terror. Named after the ship that was trapped in the ice. That's nice. Ooh. Interesting scent. It's definitely got a tingle to it. It's got some menthol in it. It's got some mint in it. But it also has some other stuff. On the top it says jojoba and hyaluronic acid. Oh, I got put acid on myself. Ooh, that tingles. That tingles. I think I forgot that it had menthol, but of course it does. That's why it's blue. And it was an ice-breaking mission. Made in the USA, folks. There you go. All right. Well, that's it for now. Keep an eye out for goblins and ghosts and Frankenstein's monsters and brides of Frankenstein's monsters and everything else. And get ready for How the Grinch Stole Christmas, because he's in that too. He's coming to get you, folks. All right, this is very silly, and I enjoyed myself. I hope you did too. Have a great weekend, everybody. Leave a comment down below. No shout-outs this week, so shout out to everybody. Say your own name. Ready? Hey, shout out to... There you go. See y'all soon. Bye.